This is week, now I don't remember, 71, and I'm in Wisconsin, which you can tell because look at everything's green and they don't even water. We're going to start with regular old school Pilates push-ups. So start at one end of your mat to warm up. Inhale, lengthen up, reaching through the tips of your fingers. Oh, I should tell you, I have my sister and my dad here with us. It's hard to see, we're just outlines, but my sister and my dad are doing it with us. Inhale, reach, exhale, pull your belly button in and dive over your belly button. Add a small bend in your knees as you walk your hands out into your push-up position, knees or toes, or you can go against the wall if you want. 3 push-ups. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. If you're on your knees, bend your feet up so you're above your kneecap. 1 more. Hold this one up, walk your hands towards your feet. Small bend in your knees as you use your abs to stack your spine up. 1 vertebrae at a time, all the way up, hands reaching up towards the sky. Inhale, get some space between your vertebrae. Exhale, pull your belly button in and dive down. Walk your hands out. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Squeeze your glutes. Inhale on the way down for 3. Exhale on the way up. Elbows come back at about a 45-degree angle. Exhale up. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Hold it up. Walk your hands back. Small bend into your knees and slowly articulate your spine all the way up. Perfect posture, neutral spine, arms come up. Exhale, pull yourself down. So we're doing these under, I think they're called tamarack trees, all the way out. 3 push-ups. I don't think we have them in Utah. I don't know. But they look like a pine tree, but they shed their needles in the winter. Right? Don't they?
Yes.
Hold it up. They're so pretty. All the way back. Small bend in your knees and stack yourself up. Okay, on the next 2, we're going to do the same thing, but on the walk out and the walk back, we're going to try to keep our core really strong and our shoulder girdle really strong, so we walk out without a little hip dance. So see if you can do less of a hip dance on the way out and on the way in. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, pull your belly button in. Dive down. Walk your hands out. Try to keep it really strong in your shoulders. 3 push-ups. Inhale on the way down. Exhale on the way up. Nice, perfect form. Hips are in a straight line. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Try not to do the hip dance on the way back. And walk your hands 1, 2. So notice a difference the way your shoulder girdle is. And slowly stack your spine up. It's hard. We've got 1 more of those. Inhale. Exhale. Pull your belly button in. Dive down. Small bend in the knees. Walk your hands out, not dancing with the hips, as little as you can. And 3 push-ups. Inhale on the way down. Exhale on the way up. Inhale and exhale. Try not to rush it. Last time. Hold it up. Walk your hands back. So you should start feeling a little bit warmed up. Stack your spine up. 1 vertebrae at a time. All the way up. Good. Coming back to the middle of your mat. Feet are in line with your sit bones. So you have 1 straight line. Lift your pelvic floor up and hug your ribs together, lacing your ribs. Slide your shoulders down your back. Take your right leg. I have to mirror it, so it's just take your right leg, but my family has to take the left. Straight down and hold it here in your lunge. So your feet are in line with your hips. They're not on a balance beam. Knee, you should be able to wiggle your front toes. Make sure you've got most of that weight on your heel, not on your toes, and then bring yourself back up. Switch sides. So we're going to alternate back reverse lunges and straight up. Leg goes straight back. Push up through that front heel to come back in. If you have sensitive knees, go back and just don't come down very deep. Or if you're not super warmed up yet, you choose how deep you want your lunge to be. Hips are staying straight forward. So we're just starting out with a regular reverse lunge back. Good. Come down, push up through that heel. So I have to apologize for last week's video. Remember I said, oh my goodness, it's so Sunday, I can hardly see. As I previewed the video, I look like I'm scowling at you the whole 45 minutes. But it's really just because I couldn't see anything. Up. Let's do 4 more. 4. Oh dear. I already have bitchy resting face. What is it called? BRF. Where if I'm not smiling, I just look like I'm really crabby. And then you add the sun in there.
Whoa.
Oh, man down almost. One more time each side before we add on, or maybe Annie will just stay with regular lunges. Okay, hands come in front, lunge back just like you just did. So you're twisting towards that front bent leg. Keep your hips facing forward. You're just twisting at your waist. Bring it back to center and come up. Other side, lunge straight back, hold it down, twist to the front leg. Bring it back to center and up. So my sister and her family are huge tennis players. So today we're focusing on a lot of things that are good for tennis. Straight back, compress and rotate, and center. Good. So the hips stay forward and you're rotating just at your waist. And bring it back up. Take it down. You're choosing how far down your lunge is when you hold. Super. Straight back. Good. Lunge straight back. Compress. So we're warming up our legs, warming up our spine. Think about that perfect posture with your shoulders slid down your back. Your neck is nice and long. There's a string pulled from the very tippy top of your head. Compress and rotate. Last time. Take it back. All right, lunge it back just like you just did. But now instead of twisting, we're going to side bend over. Try to keep your hips centered and then you're lifting up from your waist. Bring it back up. Other side, you can do whatever you want with the flow of the arms. Over to the side and bring it back up. Good, so take it back first and then reach over. Keep your hips still and low. Up and then bring it back up. So you want your spine in that neutral position on your way back and on your way up. Good, and up. So finish your side bend all the way down and all the way up before you come forward. Excellent. Straight back and tip over. Good. Other side. Feel like something just did something funky. And straight back. Huh? It says it still. And reach. I think I'm on the wrong leg. I am. No. Yes. Down. And over. All right, let's do one more each side. Straight back. We've had a lot of fun back visitors in Pilates this summer. Lighty and Finnegan, and now Annie and my dad, Jim. All right, one more each side. I lied. This is extra credit. So if you want to be a backup dancer, a backup Pilates person, you just tell me and I'll get you in. You can come into my backyard with Smudge. Just teasing, we'll lock Smudge up. She wouldn't like you very much. Stand with your feet hip distance apart. Lift the pelvic floor, hug the ribs in, and squat it down now. So your hips are shooting back. Wiggle your toes. Make sure you've got a lot of weight on your heels. It's all over your foot, but you should be light enough on your toes. You should be able to see your toes, so your knees are not cupping your toes, and then straight back up. Like you're reaching for a chair, straight down and straight back up. You should feel pretty warm, so you should be able to get down a little bit lower. If you have sensitive knees, just don't go down very far. Down and straight back up. Knees stay in the same direction. So a lot of times if your glutes are stronger, your knees will come out. Or if your inner thighs are stronger, you've got some hip issues, your knees will come in. Bring them straight, right straight in line, and straight back up. Two more. Two. One more. Now, you can keep your hands like this or bring your hands up by your ears, straight down. If you just noticed a lot more pressure in your lower back, don't bring your hands up. Just keep them down. Two more, just like this. Inhale on the way down. Exhale, compress your core first to lift yourself back up. Last time. Now, as you come up, lift up that right leg and twist to the right. Nice balance. Centered. Foot comes down. Squat down. Lift up your left leg. Up and twist. And down, down. Lift it up and balance. If your balance is like, oh, I'm not doing that today, just come up on your toe and twist. Or if you're in a crooked backyard and slightly angled back, then you can keep, good, a foot down. Compress and twist. So either position, you're just doing the twist, but you can have a little support if you need to. Down, up, and twist. Good. Compress. So Wisconsin's always a lot greener than Utah, but Utah is like full-on brown right now. So whoa, when we flew in, I was like, oh my goodness, look at it all. It's crazy. Down. We head back soon though. Back to the brown. Down. Compress and lift. Let's do one more each side. Down, up, pull the belly button in. Nice. So you should feel nice and warmed up. Go ahead and have a seat on your mat. Extend your legs long and slowly roll yourself all the way down. One vertebrae at a time. Slow, 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 slow. Good. Keep your head down. Hug your ribs in and lift your pelvic floor. Or if you're new, you can cough and hold. So you're firing your transverse abdominis and holding it there, breathing into your upper lungs. Float your legs up. Upper body stays down to start. Legs are in tabletop. Inhale. As you exhale, extend your right leg out and bring it back in. So now we are actually right and left when we're down. For my family here. Reach it over. All right, so we're doing a pretty basic move where you can really take the time to focus on your core. Hug your ribs in tight. When your leg extends out, your lower back does not lift up and your belly button pushes towards the mat instead of towards the sky. If you're finding any of those things are doing the opposite of what I said, lift your leg a little bit more towards the sky. So I really want that form, that strong core form, more than I want your leg to go straight out. Reach out. We're doing single leg stretch without the upper body. 2 more. Exhale and bring it in. Reach. Not shifting back and forth. 1 more. You're fully extending your leg so you can squeeze your quad, squeeze your legs, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Bring it back in. Hold your legs up. Inhale. As you exhale, curl your upper body up. Your gaze is looking through your legs. Hold onto your right leg as you reach your left leg straight. And then switch. Good. So your upper body's not moving at all. You're staying nice and still. And your legs are shooting straight out. Always keep your upper body down if you need to, or put a hand behind your head to support your neck. If your gaze is looking through your legs, that helps take some of the pressure off your neck, but always support your neck if you need it. There's a lot of unsupported neck in Pilates. 3, and I know, I said this a couple weeks ago, they say the more unsupported neck stuff you do, the stronger your neck will be, but I have been teaching Pilates for about 25 years, and I'm still the first one in the class to support my neck, so I don't know, maybe it's just a thing. 2. 1 more, each leg. Bring both legs back to tabletop, hands come behind your head, go straight into bicycle. So now you rotate your upper body towards the bent leg. Reach. Think about rotating your armpit towards the leg, not the elbow. So you barely even see your elbow in your peripheral view. And you're coming up and over like you're throwing something to the corners of the room, not just twisting side to side. You're coming up and over to the side, up and over. Reach your leg long, choose your leg height. If your lower back's starting to kick in, bring your legs towards the ceiling. Or drop your lower body and just do your upper body, twisting side to side. We've got 8. And reach. 7. What's your belly button doing right now? 6. Oh, it's so hard. 5. Oh, and Mike's not here, so Annie doesn't know the level of cheating that actually happens on behind me. 2. And I'm not sure she's familiar with Pilates counting either. Hold this one out. Hold it out. We're going to change it into single, single, double. So let's go single, single, deep exhale, hold. Single, single, deep exhale, hold. Single, single, exhale, hold. Either one inhale, long inhale or 2 quick inhales, and then that deep exhale, hold, and reach, reach, deep exhale, hold. We're almost there. Reach, reach, and hold. Reach, reach, exhale, hold. 2 more. Reach, reach. Take breaks when you need to and come back. Up. 1 more each side. Single, single, exhale, hold. Last time. Single, single, deep exhale, hold. Bring your upper body and lower body back to the center. Legs stay up, upper body stays up. Try not to lower it as you bring your thumbs to your shoulders. Reach your arms and your legs away without lowering. Circle your arms and bend your knees. So your upper body's not moving. It's just your arms and your legs. Inhaling and reach. Exhale, circle. Inhale, reach. Support your head if you want to, or drop your upper body or drop your lower body for 4. So when you extend your legs, your lower back's strong, 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 strong. And it's slow enough, you can squeeze your legs, squeeze your tush. 2 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale. 1 more, take a break when you need to. All right, adding on, thumbs to shoulders and reach. This time, exhale, hold onto your ankles and curl yourself up to a tight, tight, tight ball. Then thumbs to shoulders, reach and hover. Exhale, circle, curling as tight as you can. Inhale, support your neck if you want to. Exhale, circle and cover. 2 more. Inhale, reach. If you don't want to hold on to your ankles to add more of a challenge, just curling into the ball, you can. Last time, inhale, reach. Exhale, curl up tight. Relax just your upper body down and extend your legs straight to the ceiling. Hold on to the backs of your thighs. Make sure you're avoiding the backs of your knees. And then flex your feet so you just feel stretch go down the back of your leg. And point your toes. One more time, flex your feet. Really reaching your heels towards the ceiling, your toes towards your nose so you feel it stretch, go all the way down the back, then point your toes. Inhale. As you exhale, pull yourself up. Use your legs to get yourself a little bit higher. Extend your left leg as you hold onto your right leg, avoiding right behind your knee, but otherwise you can go anywhere on your leg. And then switch, keeping your legs as straight as you can. So you should feel a stretch when you're doing scissors. And reach. Good, so you have the support of your legs right now, pulling your leg a little bit closer. Push your belly button towards the floor. If you want more of a challenge, hover your hands over the mat so you're not holding onto your legs. It's a little different. Hands behind your head you can do. Rest your upper body. Good, we've got 3. And reach. 2. And reach. 1 more. We're going to go into windmill, so keep the legs going, but now reach the opposite arm to the opposite outside of that leg and rotate across your body. And then switch and rotate across. So you're twisting your upper body, twist it across. Oh, it is hot. And reach. There's this thing called humidity in Wisconsin. And reach, and it makes you sweat. 2. We're almost done, you guys. We got it. 1 more. Reach. Hold it in the center. Bend your knees up, curl up as tight as you can, and relax it down. Nice work through that ab series. Heels are in line with your sit bones. Knees are pointing straight up to the sky. Arms down by your sides. You know what? Let's turn our palms facing up today. Palms facing up, so it opens up your shoulders a little bit. Now, think about having a little cup of tea sitting in your pelvic triangle. Your cup of tea is not spilling towards your belly button. It's not spilling towards your toes. You have a little lightness under your lower back. Now take that tea and spill all that tea into your belly button and peel yourself off 1 vertebrae at a time, all the way up into a bridge. Once you're up here, double check. You can sway your neck back and forth. You can swallow. So most of that weight's up on your shoulders. You didn't just let go of your core, right? You still have that coughed position. Your tush is squeezed as tight as you can, and your knees are pointing straight. Now use your abs to roll yourself down 1 vertebrae at a time, and focus on any part of your spine that comes down in a chunk. Take extra time right through there, all the way through until you have that neutral pelvis again. Inhale, exhale, peel yourself off 1 vertebrae at a time, slow. Really, really good for spine health. Inhale, stay, and exhale all the way back down. So you can do this bridge work without really thinking about your core helping, but let's think about it and add it in. Lift the pelvic floor first, then think about tightening lower, middle, upper to peel yourself off. Your abs are so tight, it's hard for your glutes to push yourself all the way up. Stay, and then use your abs to roll yourself down. So you can't actually separate upper, middle, and lower abs, but you can think about it to get more articulation in your spine. Inhale. I always get nervous when I tell people, let's keep going, keep flowing through this. I always get nervous when I cue upper, middle, lower, and that there's some like physical therapist doing this, and they're like, that girl doesn't know what she's talking about. I'm just cueing it because it helps you articulate more. Inhale and exhale, peeling yourself off, flowing through. This is our last one. And then peel yourself all the way down. Stick with that, or we're going to add on. Ooh, did you hear that word? Inhale, exhale, peel yourself off, just like you just did. And then once you're up, stay up. Bring your right knee in and reach your leg towards the ceiling. Without lowering your hips, flex your foot and lower your leg towards the floor. Point your toe and lift it up. 2 more, just like that. Flex your foot and lower. Don't lower the hips. Point your toe and lift. 1 more time. Flex your foot and lower. Point your toe and lift. Hold it up. Bend your knee. Place your toe down first and articulate down to your heel. Stay up and the other knee comes in. Reach it straight to the ceiling. Flex your heel, foot, and lower it down. Point your toe and lift. Flex and lower. Point and lift. Last time, flex and lower. Point and lift. Hold it up. Bend your knee, place your toe down first, all the way to your heel. Inhale, stay right here, and then exhale, roll down. Did you have to lift your hips up a little bit higher once you put your foot down? Focus on that on this next one. Inhale. Exhale, peel yourself off, slow, one vertebrae at a time. If you don't like doing that, just flow through the regular bridge. If you're good, stay there and bring the opposite leg up first. So bend the knee in, reach it straight to the ceiling. Flex the foot and lower. Your leg is as straight as you can go. It's just fine if there's a bend. Just as good as straight as yours goes. Hold it up, bend the knee, place the toe down first, articulate down to the heel. Bend the opposite knee in, reach it straight up to the ceiling. Flex and lower, point and lift. Flex and lower, point and lift. Last time, flex and lower. Hold it up, bend your knee, place the toe down first, stay up, and now roll down, slow, slow, slow. Focus on that chunk if you have one, all the way down. I've got a pretty good one right at the bottom of my thoracic, right at the bottom of my middle back. Inhale, 2 more, just like that. Exhale, peel yourself off. Starting with that first leg, bend the knee in, reach it straight up, flex and lower. Point and lift, flex and lower, point and lift. 1 more. Hold it up, bend the knee, place the toe down first, all the way to the heel. Other leg bends in and up, flex and lower, point and lift. Holy man, it is warm. 1 more. Hold it up, bend the knee, place the toe down, inhale, stay, and exhale. How many of you do it inside and you're like, oh, it's air conditioned here, oh, my floor is flat, I'm not on any bumps. Inhale, last time, exhale, peel yourself off. And you just have listened to us whine this whole summer. Last time, starting with that opposite leg, bend and reach it straight up. Flex and lower, point and lift, flex and lower. Well, if you want to know what it feels like, go to your yard, grab some wood chips, hold it up, bend your knee down, grab some rocks, place it all the way down. Other leg bends in, reach it straight up to the ceiling. So you're on your second leg, flex and lower. Grab some rocks, put it under your mat, and then you'll know what it feels like. But not in this year. This is good. Bend your knee, place your toe down, inhale, stay up. Now exhale the slowest one you've done, all the way down. 1 vertebrae at a time, all the way down. Excellent job. Let's massage out our spine. So extend your legs long, bring your arms over your head. Make sure your ribs just didn't pop out. You have that coughed and hugged in position. Inhale, so it wasn't a stretch. Exhale, look towards your feet and peel yourself off 1 vertebrae at a time, or walk up your legs if you need to. Push your belly button back and stretch over. Stack yourself up, sitting up nice and tall. Okay, going into rolling like a ball. Hold on to the backs of your thighs. Bring your feet and your knees together. Another option is to hold on to your ankles, so you choose which one feels best today. Stick that pencil between your chest and your thighs. So when you come down, you can't bring your legs closer because that pencil will poke you. When you can't come up, you can't bring your legs away because you'll lose the pencil. We're gonna test this. Feet together, knees together. Stay that same distance. Inhale on the way back. Exhale on the way up and balance. Shoulders stay down, away from your ears. Inhale, exhale, so you have a rounded spine. Inhale, and exhale. 2 more like that. Inhale, and exhale. 1 more, inhale. Hold this one up in balance. All right, are you ready for the pencil test? See if we did it. Fingertips touching your forehead. Elbows touching your knees. 3 rolling like balls without losing that connection. Ready? Inhale, that's your pencil. Exhale up, don't let it go. Inhale, exhale up. 1 more, inhale, exhale up, and relax. Good job on those. Feet together, knees apart, and just butterfly your legs out. Just stretch out your hip flexors for a second. We need longer pencils over here. Good. Okay, we're going to do rolling like a ball again, but we're going to add on some leg extensions. So stick with regular rolling like a ball if that was feeling good for you. A little bit more of a challenge, but more just fun. Let's hold on to the backs of our legs. Inhale, and then exhale, round into your spine. Slide your shoulders down your back, away from your ears, feet together, knees together. Inhale, roll back, and as your back, extend your legs. Then roll up, hold it up, and extend your legs. Bend, roll back, hold a pause, extend. Roll up, hold the pause, and extend. The trick on this one is to not have a lot of weight on your neck on the way back there. So it's still on your upper back. Roll, if it's too much, skip it. If it feels good, try to slow it down a little bit on the back. So it's a hold, pause, stretch, roll up, and stretch. Yeah, let's do it. 3 more. Roll, stretch, roll up, stretch. Good. The first rolling like the ball series, you're like, oh, this is great. Then we kept going. Reach. And then I lost count. Let's do 1 more. Roll back. I think this is extra credit. Reach. Hold it up. Stretch. And bring it down. Great job on those. Flip yourself all the way over onto your belly. Let's get some extensions into our spine. Separate your legs so they're wider than shoulder width apart. Wider than shoulder width and a teeny bit laterally rotated. So your inner foot is going towards the mat a little bit more. Just a teeny bit. Stack your hands on top of each other and then rest your forehead on your hands. I'm just going to face you so you can hear better. Resting your forehead on your hands. Now, someone just took an ice cube and put it underneath your belly button. Your belly button was like, ah, it's cold, and pulled itself away from the ice cube. Right there. That's how you're holding it the whole time. Lift the pelvic floor up. Keep the feet stuck to the ground and up. Lift the upper body up. So you're lifting mid-back to upper back up, and then slowly bring it back down. Your legs stay stuck to the ground. Lift up, and then bring it straight back down. Squeeze your glutes and lift. It's not about how high you can get. You're thinking about reaching away from you and up and away from you and down. If you want some extra support today, bring your hands by your shoulders and just gently add the support of your hands. If you do that, make sure you're not extending too high up. You're still doing this as a strengthening exercise and not a lot of extension in your back. Inhale up, exhale. Once we started this, are you now pushing your belly button into the mat to get yourself up? Think about pulling it away first and bring it back down. 2 more. 2, and bring it back down. 1 more. Hold this one up, hold it up, hold. Inhale and exhale. 1 more inhale, get extra length, and exhale, bring it down. Pushing yourself all the way up, either staying here in cat-cow, rounding it out, or sit back into shell. So shell looks like we're really unflexible. We're sitting back. It's kind of like child's pose, except that you stuffed a little volleyball under your belly button, so you're getting all that space in your back, or just stay in cat-cow. All right, lengthen it all the way back down, adding on. Just as an option, you can go back to what we did first. So, hands stacked, legs are separated, feet are super glued to the floor, glutes are engaged, ice cubes under that belly button. Lift your upper body up, extend your arms straight over your head, so you're like a Superman flying through the air. Bring your hands behind you, palms facing up, and your thumbs touch each other or get close. You know that you're aiming for that. And then palms facing down as you circle your arms forward. Reach them straight back, palms facing up as you reach your thumbs towards each other, and then lengthen it up. So where I want you looking is just straight down, or like an inch in front of your nose. So you're not looking straight up, and notice how that kinks your neck a little bit. You're keeping it nice and long. You have a string attached to the top of your head, reaching it away. 3 more at your own pace, as long as your pace is slow. Reach. And lengthen, stretch it long. Palms facing up as you come back, reaching your thumbs towards each other. Try not to shorten the distance as you get tired. 2 more. And reach. Last one. Hovering yourself over that mat. Reach your arms long. Inhale, add some extra length. And exhale, relax it down. 1 more time into shell or cat-cow. This time I'm going to stay in cat-cow. Dropping my neck down, relaxing your neck. No matter which position you're in, you choose. All right, are you ready for the fun one? Spread your fingers nice and wide. Middle finger is pointing straight along the mat. Slide your shoulders down your back, curl your toes under, and bring yourself up into a modified downward facing dog. So you have a lot of weight, equal weight on all parts of your hands, just trying not to be on one spot. Your chest is dropping towards your thighs, but you're up on your tippy toes. So instead of dropping your heels towards the floor, you're up on your tippy toes. Pull your belly button in nice and tight. Now, start with your lower back and peel yourself off, 1 vertebrae at a time, all the way into a plank. Your body's in one straight line. Remember, you can do this against a wall if you want to use a wall. Take your right knee and bring it over towards your left elbow. Then bring it back to the center plank and left knee to the right elbow. Hold the center plank. Hips come up into that modified downward facing dog. Take your right hand towards the outside of your left ankle. Bring it back to center. Other hand to the outside of the opposite ankle. Bring it back to center. Unwind yourself into that plank. Really strong plank. Start with the opposite direction. Left knee, right shoulder, and bring it in. Other side. Hold it center. Tip your hips up. Opposite side starts. Tap the ankle on the outside and bring it down. Tap the ankle on the opposite side. Bring it down. Unwind your spine. So you're not just plopping down into your plank. You're tucking your tailbone under, tucking your spine all the way to a really strong plank, and twist. Knee to side. It's not a quick twist. We're kind of doing a hold. Lift it up. And tap. Side. Gather yourself in the center so you're not flowing straight through. Pull your belly button in, round your spine as much as you can, tucking your tailbone all the way, unwinding, shoulders come away from the ears, and twist. You're aiming to switch which side you start with, but if you're like me and forget in between each set, that's fine. Lift it up and tap. Let's go all the way through this 2 more times. And up, pull your belly button in, round it out, hug it in, and twist, and center, and twist. Hold it center, lift it up. Good. Last one, let's add one more little bit of fun to this last one. Hold, unwind yourself into plank. Hold in plank, inhale, and exhale. Twist yourself over. Hold and inhale, and exhale. Twist yourself over, inhale, and exhale. This is really telling you if you were rushed, right? Lift yourself up, stay. Bring your hand over, stay. And center, stay. Then other side, inhale and exhale. Unwind your spine all the way to your plank. Strong shoulders, knees or toes. Bring yourself down. Good job. Just have a seat. Sitting comfortable and relax your wrists. Good job in those. That was fun, right? There's stretching in there. All right, separate your legs so they're a little bit wider than shoulder width apart, and reach your toes to the ceiling. Sit up nice and tall. You want your spine nice and long in that neutral position. If you're sitting here and you can't get past your sit bones and you're rounding yourself back, crisscross applesauce your legs. The most important part, again, is to have that long spine. You can also do this standing, which I believe we did last week or the week before. So stand up, because you want the length. I don't want you twisting with a rounded spine. Sit up tall. Now super glue your legs stuck to the mat so they're not going to shift back and forth. Bring your arms straight out, slide the shoulders down your back, reach up through the crown of your head. Inhale, rotate to one side. Exhale, pull your belly button in and saw off your pinky toe, and your back palm is facing the ceiling. Then stack yourself back up, still facing the side, then rotate forward, palms facing down. Rotate to the side. Pull your belly button in, back palm faces the ceiling as you stretch over your pinky toe. Stack your spine up and rotate. Remember, I didn't make up that this is called the saw. I also didn't make up that the cue is to saw off your pinky toe. That's literally in the book. And rotate to the center. Inhale. Exhale, pull your belly button in. So you're giving your core still a lot of strength in this. And center. This next couple, let's focus on our legs. See if you can do this without shifting your feet at all. Stack yourself up. Rotate. If you're shifting, try to focus a little bit more on shifting at the waist and over. Stack it up and front. One more. Inhale. Exhale, pull it over each side. Stack it up and front. Inhale. Exhale, lengthen. Stack it up, front, and float the arms down. Good job on those. I made up 2 classes at one time, and now I keep thinking, oh, I didn't do that, but it's...
I think the first class is done.
She said, I think the first class is done. She doesn't know. Clearly, she has not been doing this during the pandemic. Sit up nice and tall, tuck the pelvis under, and roll down. Slow, 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 slow. Good. All right. With this next one, if you want to support yourself a little bit more, make that diamond with your hands and place your tailbone in the diamonds. Bring your legs up and cross your ankles. Let's start with our left ankle over our right ankle. So you can have your tailbone supported, you can have your hands to your side, or you can have your upper body curled up the whole time. So pull your belly button in, and you're going to extend your legs long, keeping the ankles crossed. Bend your knees in and add a reverse crunch. Once you're done with that reverse crunch, switch your ankle. Extend your legs long, squeezing your inner thighs together. Bend them in, reverse crunch, switch the cross. Extending your legs. Good. Your upper body is not doing anything, so it's either just resting on the ground or it's just in a curled up position. And reverse and down. Switch your cross. Extend. You're choosing your extension of your legs based on what your core feels like right now. If it goes straight to the ceiling in order for you to have a lot of support, do that. Modify so that you have that perfect form where your lower back is not coming up, your belly button is pushing towards the mat, not the sky, and lift up. Good. 2 more. Reach. Pull it in. Your neck is completely relaxed. So if you're down, your neck is relaxed. Your jaw is relaxed. If you're up, it's just resting in your hands. Okay, last time each side. Extend. Bend. Reach up. Cross the ankles. Extend. Bend. Reverse crunch. And bring it in. All right, cross the ankles just like you just did. Add more support if you want to. Keep your legs about shoulder, your knees are about shoulder width apart. This time you're going to lower your feet down towards the mat, keeping the lower back down. Lift it up, reverse crunch. Once you're done with the reverse crunch, switch your ankles. Lower the heels towards the ground, only as far as you can keep that strength. And reverse crunch. Good. Cross the ankles, slowly, 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 slowly. And lift. All right, I'll tell you a little secret. This is our last thing. The next thing is mobility. Up. I'm pretty sure. Let's just make sure we didn't throw a teaser in there at the end to finish. No, it's mobility after this. So let's give it our all. Let's finish really strong. Tap. Lift. See if you can get your reverse crunch up a little bit higher. Separating. When your legs go down, what you're doing is you're keeping your core so tight as your legs give more length. And reach. But your core is not moving, not moving, not moving. And lift. Let's do 2 more. Hug it in. But remember, we're just stretching after this. All right, pull it in. 1 more each side with perfect form. Modify whatever you need to do to have that perfect form. Don't speed it up just because I said there's 1 more. And cross. Lift. Reverse crunch. Up. And bring it down. Great job on those. Okay, feet together, knees together. Drop your knees over to one side and keep your chest lifted towards the ceiling. Just a little bit of a twist of our spine. Relax your core, relax your breathing. Bring your upper body over to that same side. Bending your arms, interlace your fingers behind your head, and then hug your elbows towards your ear. So your knees are tucked in. See if you can get them a little bit more tucked in. Hug your knees in. Relax your core now. Keep your fingers interlocked as you open your chest towards the sky, trying to keep the knees together and the knees stretching the opposite direction. So you're just opening up your chest, and then exhale, bring it back in. Let's flow through this with our breath. So it's slow. Just inhale and open. Exhale and close. 2 more like that. Inhale and open. Exhale and close. 1 more. So we're getting a stretch, but we're also getting mobility in our spine. And reach and close. On this next one, let's just open it up and hold for a breath. Try to feel that weight of the opposite elbow pulling down towards the ground. Ooh, a fly found me. Relax your core, let your belly button expand. And then when you're ready, exhale, bring it back to center. Good. Roll yourself back up, knees pointing towards the sky. Drop your knees to the opposite side as you keep your chest right where it is. Then bring your arms over to the other side so your upper body and your lower body are facing the same direction. Inhale, open your elbow towards the sky. Exhale, close. Ooh. I think I might have just gained another couple inches. My whole spine went gurk, 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 gurk. And why didn't it do it on the other side? Bring it down. That's a question for you if you're the physical therapist doing the class, criticizing my abs working separately. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. 2 more just like that. Inhale, open. exhale. On this next one, let's just stay open. Inhale, open. Take a couple breaths here. Feel every exhale, feel that weight of the opposite elbow just opening up a little bit more. And then on your next exhale, bring it around to the center, the side again. And roll yourself onto your back. Hold on to the backs of your legs and rock and roll yourself up. Notice I didn't make you do a teaser to get there. Just sit comfortable. Just rotate your wrists in one direction and then the other direction. Bring your hands behind you, lock your hands, bring your hands over to your right side, point your elbow towards your right side, and then drop your ear towards that pointed elbow. There's some pretty good unsupported neck in there, so let's stretch it out for a second. I'm going to record one more in Wisconsin because it's so pretty and sit up tall. I'll try to find a different spot in the yard. It's not very hard. You can just angle the camera in any direction. And then bring it up, bring your arms across, give yourself a big hug. Think about your posture, lengthening yourself up, let go of your core. Nice work today. I was gonna say I'll see you next week, but really I'll just see my phone tomorrow and we'll pretend it's next week. Nice work.